Yo.
Finally breathing and finding love inside.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. All right, continuing this journey into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2026, we are bringing to you the second entry that went live on their Eurovision YouTube channel. This song got released January 5th of 2026, and this one comes out of Montenegro. So unfortunately, we know last year Montenegro didn't make it through the second semifinals as they got 16th in that and didn't even make it to the final. But that's not to say that they still don't have a chance this year. So join me as we get introduced and react to this year's submission to the 2026 Eurovision Song Contest with a singer named Tamara Zivkovic and the song Nova Zora. So this should be very, very interesting. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this one. I got introduced to Montenegro last year with the song from Nina Sisic with Dobro Dolsli. I'm so sorry. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know how much of a struggle this is for me sometimes with all these countries and stuff like that. But regardless, we're going to continue on this journey because we're here. We're doing this, right? So stick around after the reaction, as I usually like to do a session I call the wrap up, where I get introduced to the singer and the song and all the things I can absolutely find out, where I give all credit to where credit is due to the artist and song and learn all we can. But for now, let's do this. Tamara Zivkovic, song Nova Zora, Montenegro's entry into the Eurovision Song Contest of 2026. Ready? Oh, I think I am too. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be a very, very neat season. I'm already starting to see the Eurovision Song Contest premieres dropping left and right, but continue on this journey. Let's see what Montenegro has for us. This is why I call my channel Dane Bramage. Look at my description. You'll understand why. Let's roll. Yo.
Ko je ovdje ko? Ma kraj je moje, ja ti hop. Za dalje iz srca sad vadimo lovo. Sve gotovo, sve gotovo.
Nice. Yo.
Finally breathing and finding love inside. Kiša traje, nebo znak mi daje. Krv mi sjeva, sudbina se mijenja. Oe, 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 oe. Iza gora, iza mora, rodila se nova zora. Nova zora.
Hell yes.
Da mi pričaš ko sam ja, da će doći ili poća sam otišla. Sve što vodi do tebe sam srušila. Iz tvojih otrova se sunce probija i nova zora zasija.
Okay, this is awesome. I love these power songs that they come up with, and where they just shows like this raw energy and the dancing and the fantastic graphics. It just has that delivery. It actually reminds me of last year's contestant Justina with her song Gaia. That was Poland's entry into the contest 2025. That same look, that same dark outfit, you know, the long sleek black hair, and just that power delivery. It's super phenomenal, and I'm actually really curious to get introduced to her after this and learn more about her and this song and all this. This is kind of giving me those vibes from Poland's entry last year. Super phenomenal.
Znak mi daje, krv mi sjeva, sudbina se mijenja. Oe, 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 oe.
There we go. Sora, that is cool. I'm okay. A little bit of criticism. She doesn't have the strongest dance moves. You can tell it's a little bit rehearsed. That's fine. That's not her power. Her power is her voice, is what she delivered. But still, it's always fun doing these reactions because you try to translate the song just by how they're performing it on stage and like what's going on. And I mean, it just, I don't even know what it means, but we're about to find out. But it just seems like it's just one of those power female warriors breaking through whatever. You know what I mean? Or probably not at all. But let's go ahead and try to find out all about her and the song. Stick around for the wrap up. I'll tell you what, I know Montenegro didn't make it far last year. I think they're going to make it far this year with that song. That was very, very phenomenal. Jumping over here real quick, did come to find out, thanks to the EurovisionWorld.com website, Nova Zora does mean New Dawn, and they got both translations in here into English as well. Jumping over just to the Wikipedia site, I did find her story on the Eurovision.com website. This kind of gives a little more background to it. So Tamara began her music career at a young age. She gave her first solo concert at the age of 14, combining flute playing with vocal performance. She gained wider recognition after taking part in 2 editions of Monte Song, Montenegro's national final for Eurovision Song Contest. In 2016, she took part in the Serbian singing competition show Pink Volte Zvekdis. And in 2022, she took part in the 15th edition of the Serbian singing competition show Zvezde Granda, where she made it to the final. In 2024, she competed in Monte Song 2024, Montenegro's national selection for the Eurovision Song Contest in 2025, with the song Paguban Let, replacing Boban Rakovic, who withdrew from the competition due to personal commitments. At the end, she had finished in 9th place with 6 points, as we all know what happened with last year. Jumping over to her story here on the Eurovision.tv website. Tamara will sing for Montenegro in Vienna, and Montesong returned in the 2nd edition on Sunday, 21 December, with broadcaster RTCG having lined up 15 songs to the competition for a chance to represent Montenegro at the 70th Eurovision Song Contest. After a vote that incorporated scores from both the public and selection of jury members, Tamara earned a clear lead with her song Nova Zora. The turbocharged dance track triumphed in jury vote, receiving their full dose points. 10 more points from the public vote gave Nova Zora a final score of 22 points and a 4-point lead over the song that finished runner-up, Rhythm Boy by Lara Baltic. Whoa, that is a tight margin. I hope she can carry that to the contest. That is rough right there. Monte Song 2025 is in the first competition that Tamara has excelled at, from Glasbock to I'm so sorry, Zvezde Granda and Pinkove Zabri, and to the prizes have been gaining momentum for almost as fast as Tamara's reputation has in rising talent. As a rising talent, the winner of the Monte Song 2025 can also lay claim to taking part in the inaugural edition of the competition in 2024 with their song Pagbuban Let. Following on from that introduction and many new fans nationally and abroad, Tamara released 2 more songs, Prosla Godina and Konachno Svoja, eager to earn even more of her craft. The singer is currently a 3rd-year student of undergraduate academic studies of the Faculty of Music Arts in Belgrade. Well, that is fantastic. So she's educated, she's talented, she's got experience. This is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I really, really do seeing Montenegro moving up higher than they did last year in these charts. And I think she's got a really good chance of, hitting the finale. And from there, God, who knows? We're only beginning this contest, and this competition is why it's so fierce. And this is going to be phenomenal to follow her. So I hope you all enjoyed that one as much as I did. Very, very powerful. And I think this one's going to carry. I think the audience is going to latch onto this one. It was super catchy. You saw the goosebumps in my arm. I'm kind of stoked for it. The finals already are shaping up to be fan-freaking-tastic. So everyone, thank you so much for watching that for me. Leave me those comments below and let me know what you thought. Give me some more information about the singer and all that jazz, or just pop in and say hello. I'm here for all. One last time, that was Tamara Zikovic with the song Nova Zora, Montenegro, national final performance for the Eurovision Song Contest 2026. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, keep on rocking.